everybody, my name is Davy. In this video, I'm going to go over if I'm on track to reaching my New Year's resolution goal of hitting 100k net worth by the end of the year. If you hear panting, that's Ponzu in the back. It's our cousin's dog. And she sees a bicyclist, therefore she is panting really hard, trying to protect. But she's just looking very intently out of the window. Alright, I think I might just have to let her out. Ma'am, you must evacuate. Come on. In this video, I'll go over my job updates, what I'm currently investing in, new things I'm investing in, and like next goal steps for me. If you're into this content, please remember to like and subscribe. I'm really happy to share this announcement that I finally got a full-time job with benefits. Last year, I was a full-time substitute teacher, but the only benefits it had was 3 days of sick leave. I'm super excited because it comes with healthcare, a retirement plan. I actually have access to the 403B, which is just basically similar to a 401k, but for like teachers. And then for city workers, there's also something I can also contribute to, another retirement account called the 457B, which is a governmental retirement account, which is really cool because it's really different from the other retirement accounts. If I were to leave the school district I'm in now, I can actually withdraw my money that I've contributed to that 457 penalty free. And right now I'm kind of deciding whether or not to max out the 457 first or for the 403B first once I start teaching in August. Another thing I'll be doing too to increase my income is I'll be teaching zero period. I signed up for it because I was like, oh, let me be that new teacher who does the most to try to impress their boss. And now I'm like, I don't know if that was a good idea because I'll be exhausted. I'll be doing that twice a week, so I'll bring in about like, I don't know, 60 extra bucks a week. Another update is kind of silly. I applied to the show Survivor. I love this show. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a competitive reality TV show in which a bunch of people come on to do physical and mental challenges on an island where they have very limited resources, where they have to like make their own, and the winner wins $1 million. So that's why I signed on it. You can just go to the website and just put in your information, and hopefully I'm interesting enough to be a part of the show. The new thing that I've been doing for investing is I started investing into cryptocurrency. So the crypto that I bought into this year has been Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Dogecoin. And the main reasons why I bought into crypto, Bitcoin has a limited supply of Bitcoin, and I'm assuming there's this increasing demand of Bitcoin. Some countries have already adopted Bitcoin as a currency that they're willing to accept for trade, and the technology behind it to me was really compelling. I don't want to go too much into it because I'm still learning about it and I don't want to explain it. The next coin I bought was Dogecoin at 11 cents. I just put in $100 for fun, and just a disclaimer, this is not financial advice at all, but I put in money that I was comfortable losing, and I sold it and just made like 20 bucks off of it. But at one point there was unrealized gains of $500 of profit, so I was just like, oh, that would have been good. Another financial update is I got a new credit card. I got the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. And the reason why I got this is because I wanted its rewards and also to experience Amex, as people say, or American Express cards and their customer service. I'm definitely a part of the philosophy and the group of people who think credit cards are tools. I know Dave Ramsey, he's a big proponent on not owning credit cards and that they're really not a good idea, which I agree to like a certain population, right? A lot of Americans are unfortunately in massive credit card debt. However, for folks who are in a predicament paying off credit card every month in full, I feel like credit cards are very much a tool and can be used as leverage to do other things like travel or pay other expenses. Another reason why I bought this card, it doesn't have an annual fee. I don't want to own too many credit cards with annual fees because at this point I don't think it's really worth it for me, my predicament. So the rewards are you can get $250 back if you were to spend this much money in 6 months. $2,000 in the first 6 months, I would get $100. And then it seems like they're partnering with Amazon because you can earn 20% back of your Amazon purchases up to $150. All right, I have 3 next step finance things I want to do. The first is I want to buy a cold wallet. I talked about earlier that I have bought cryptocurrency, but right now it's on a website. And while that website can be secure, it's not as secure as having a cold wallet. You can store your cryptocurrency in, and it comes with this really long passcode in order for somebody to access it. This is called cold storage because this is not on a device where somebody can hack. Don't ever put your passwords on a type of document or server that people can hack or get access to. Like, don't put it on your notes in your phones, don't put it on your Google Drive, your Google Doc. It's really, really not secure. So a cold wallet is really secure because physically I would have it and be stored in my house. Next is I'm really interested in looking into getting a master's because that would help me get a raise. That's pretty much it. I still have to do research. Another financial thing I have to figure out is health insurance. Boring. So this is a time where I'm going to go over my current net worth and if I'm on track to reach that 100K by the end of the year. As of July 13th, my net worth is, drumroll, $79,506. If you're interested in how I was able to save and invest this much money, I can make a separate video on this, but in the meantime, let's see if I'm on track by the end of the year. So I'm looking at July, August, September, October, November, December. During the summer, I'm not working as much since I am out of a job. I'm getting EDD, which is unemployment. I want to be really transparent with that, and then I'll get off of unemployment obviously when I start my new job. August, I'll also thinking maybe getting $2,000 from EDD, and then my grandpa passed away last year, and he had some money left over, so I'll be getting some of that. That's another privilege. Actually, I want to talk about privileges in maybe in another video, but I have the privilege of some intergenerational wealth, and then in September, I'll probably get $1,500-ish from training I have to attend in August. And then, yay, it's gonna be a full month's worth check. October, I'm planning to put $2,000 into my 457, my retirement account, and that's pre-tax money, which is really nice because it's actually going to decrease my taxable income. And then hopefully for my paycheck, I'll be saving $2,000. I'm living with my parents, folks, so I'm only paying $250 in rent and like free food. So anyway, so that's why I can achieve such high savings. And then November and December will be about the same. So that's going to be $4,000 for those months. So I've done all the math. I think from July to December, I'm going to save roughly about $17,600 plus that $79,056. And then by the end of December, I'm going to have $96,656. Okay, so that's obviously not gonna be $100,000, but the remainder is gonna be $3,344. However, I'm not too concerned because I haven't factored compound interest, so I'm hoping that'll make it up for that. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, stay cool, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!